Hello everyone, and we are back in Arcadia, the skies thereof. Right. Still tinkering with the sound balance, because I think the game has been a little bit quiet in the past. But let's see where we're at. So, Deserted Island. Drakma went down with his ship chasing Rackham. Fina and Aika went into one lifeboat, ended up in Nazra. We ended up in our own lifeboat, crash landed on a deserted island. Day 5, hunting for moonstones. Hey, found one! I guess I'm pretty lucky that it rained yesterday, otherwise I'd probably never find any of these moonstones. Better to be lucky than good, Vise. Here's another one. Lucky this is a deserted island, or these moonstones would probably have been found a long time ago. So the game, as I was saying previously, makes you do a run around of the island at least 3 different times. Once for meat, once for firewood, and now hunting for moonstones. But you only get the random encounters on the first one, so it's not nearly as obnoxious as it could have been, especially for a game that is notorious for the amount of random encounters. Oh, here's one. It's a red moonstone, which means I'm probably somewhere near Nazra, which you could also have guessed from the fact that you have a red moon above you. So we're hunting for red moonstones because Vise would like to fix his lifeboat. He doesn't want to stay here and trust to luck. Found another one. One more would probably be enough. Especially because the first thing we found when we explored the island were the bones of the lost sailor, who clearly was not very lucky. But that's Vise for you. He's not the type to sit down and take all of this. Last one. Man, I'm so lucky there are plenty of moonstones on this island. These moonstones haven't been processed yet. They may not give off much power, but it should be enough for the little lifeboat. Looks like I'll finally make it off this island. I started working on the boat. This island is full of trees, so I won't have any trouble, won't have to worry about running out of materials. Words. Words are hard. Eating the food that I saved up, I spent the next few days hard at work on the boat. 1 week passed. Luckily, he's got a lot of history working on his family pirate ship, so it makes sense that he'd have some basic understanding of how these engines work and how boat construction goes. And so, time passed, as time will do. You need a montage. Yes, we only have one Infinity Stone. All right, that should just about do it. Although, how cool would it have been if that just kept floating up? I'm finally going to be able to get off this island tomorrow. Yeah, you don't want to start off in the start of the night. Dangerous. Doesn't know where he is. Needs maximum visibility. What? A ship! Why couldn't it have come a little earlier? I wouldn't have spent all that time working on the boat. Yes, they saw me. Well, it looks like I'm finally getting off of this rock. That's a lot of pictures of ladies. Captain Gilder! Not again, Lola. Let me sleep for a little longer. Captain, Captain, you need to wake up. Huh? Oh. We just picked up a boy stranded on a deserted island. It says he's been there for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Judging by the way he's dressed, he's probably an air pirate. Looks like he's about 17. He's pretty much still a baby. Oh, baby! Oh, baby! He's a lucky kid. He was only stranded for 2 weeks. But if it was me and I was stuck on an island without any women for 2 whole weeks, I'm not sure if I would have made it. So, you're the guy that was stranded. And you're dressed like an air pirate. What's your name, kid? I'm Vice. Thank you for saving me. Are you the captain of this ship? Yes, I am. Just call me Gilder. This ship's name is Claudia, and this beast on my shoulder here is Willie. Come to the bridge. I want to hear about your adventures. It's quite a cool looking ship. You've defeated 3 of the Armada's admirals and escaped from the Grand Fortress? I like you, Vice. I would expect anything less from an air pirate. Personally, I'm constantly searching for adventure. Treasure, brawls, and women. There are tons of things in this world that make me happy. Women are like sunsets. They're beautiful, but there'll be a different one tomorrow. That's my motto. Call out his toxic masculinity, or be like, yeah, nice. I think that's a little messed up. That's messed up. How can you be a captain with an attitude like that? You're right, but strangely enough, here I am commanding my own ship. But what about yourself? Here you are battling Valuer and chasing Rocknum all over the world. You're not the type to settle down either. So, you've been away from your ship for 2 weeks, right? I bet you really miss sailing. Go ahead, take the wheel. What? Really? You'd let me? I don't care. Anyone who's accomplished what you have knows his way around a ship. So Claudia's a little on the sensitive side, but you'll get the hang of her in no time. I'm heading to Nazareth. It's the capital of Nazareth, due south from here. If you get lost, just look at the map and get your bearings. Alright, let's go. Gilder has joined your party. Well, we got us a brand new ship. I suppose we'll just head straight for Nazareth at the moment. Captain, there's a suspicious-looking ship heading straight for us. It's coming in fast, and it's pink.
Whoa.
What? I wonder who... Oh, no. I feel like if Bowsette had been a thing earlier, this would have been what his level design would have looked like when you're jumping around his ship. There you are, my love. You can't play hard to get forever. My heart belongs to you. Yep, it's Clara, all right. In some ways, she's even more frightening than the Armada. Well, I guess in that she's hunting you specifically, and they're not. Okay, here's the plan. Vice, you and I are going to take a lifeboat to Nazareth, and my crew will sail the ship in the opposite direction as a decoy. What do you say? Sound like a plan? Okay. But you're the captain. Is it alright for you to leave your ship? Don't worry about it. Titles mean nothing to me. And I told you earlier, didn't I? I'm always searching for adventure. Alright, everyone. Time for Operation Clara. You know the routine. Catch up with us later. Aye, aye. There's some grins and some smirks. I suspect part of this routine is letting them capture the ship or catch up so that they can, you know, hit on all the female crew. Works every time. Alright, Vise, let's head south. Let's see what kind of fun Nazareth has to offer. And that's the entirety of the amount of time you get to fly his ship. I have some personal stuff to take care of first. You go on to the inn and rest up. I'll catch up with you a little later. I don't mind traveling separately, but what is it you need to do exactly? I need to stop by the tavern for a bit. There's a few women there that will be happy to see me. Don't wait up.
See ya.
Man's got his priorities. You may not agree with them, but by God does he live his life by them. Anywho, since we are not going to suffer any random encounters, and we now have Vice, let's go check out the area. Look for some moonfish. Of course, Ike and Fina are also in Nazareth, so maybe we'll hook up with them. He said, knowing full well exactly how this would play out. Now that's a big bonfire. They must keep it going to guide the ships into the harbor. Makes sense. Quite a few cannon emplacements. And that's only to deal with what gets through the Nazareth fleet. Sorghum, 10 cases. Kidney beans, 1, 2, 3. Please do not talk to me right now. Damn, you made me lose count. And that might seem repetitive, because that's essentially exactly what happens when you talk to him as Aika, sorry. But he's actually counting different supplies there. So, could have been a very easy, lazy way of bypassing that, but didn't take it. Might not be the same everywhere. We are the Nazar Artillery Army. Leave the defense of Nazar up to us. Cannons are up top. Any enemy that gets too close to the city, we blast out of the sky. Yeah, that's exactly the same. Don't think we're finding any moonfish here. Now, Vice isn't tight-fisted like the other girls, so she'll be able to go to do some shopping. Oh, no moonfish here. I am Kazim, Nazar's top gunner. What do you want, boy? That's a different dialogue. What? Valuer is launching an attack! Ha 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 ha! I have been waiting for this. The Red Moon has answered my prayers. Once Valuer gets close enough, I'll knock all of their puny little ships out of the sky with my cannon. Well, it's not like they would ever get past the border guards, though. There's none so vulnerable as those sure of their security. So it is that all war is based on deception. Okay. Apologies if this is going to feel a little repetitive, but I do want to make sure I get moonfish. I can't remember what the rewards are for getting them all, or getting a lot of them, but I feel like it's going to be worth it. Ooh, discovery information. We have some. It's a wanted poster. Nope, no one I know. Swear pirates, having a price on your head is sort of a status thing. It's just nice to be wanted. Welcome to the Sailors Guild. We pay very well for information on discoveries. I hear that you defeated one of the bounties. Well done. Here is your reward. You earned it. Hey, gold out of round. Fat bastard was worth it after all. Yeah! Getting discoveries to my name. Alright, Bolter we've taken care of. Rupee we haven't got. And Loose Cannon Lapen. And then we've got that black spot, which means we're going to get attacked by the Angel of Death. Every major port has an office branch of the Sailors Guild. Make sure you stop on by. It's not the exact same line you get from every other guild master. It's just a small variation on it. Again, shortcut not taken. Welcome, young lad. Oh, please come in and relax. You are unlucky. Up until yesterday I had two very cute girls working here. But they quit. Very unfortunate. Two cute girls, you say? Hey there, Vice. I'm gonna have a few more drinks, so go on back to the inn by yourself. Don't wait up, kid. Now to the Bizarre Bazaar. Welcome, welcome. Nazra's best kebab skewers. Buy one as a gift. Buy one for your journey. Kebab skewers. Made with top quality mutton and flame roasted for a crispy outside and a juicy inside. You will surely come back for more. Haha. Planned ahead this time. I ate before I streamed. I ain't too hungry. Hello, hello. From daily necessities to luxury items, anything and everything for your shopping pleasure. Sweet. What you got? Now. Oh yeah, so chams we feed to Cupil, but choms make him throw up all the chams. I may have mentioned this previously, but the order and how many at a time you feed him chams affects his evolutionary path. So having a chom to reset it lets you play around with that. I can't tell you that I've gotten every single cham. In fact, I know I've missed at least one in Rixis. Hello, hello, my young lord. Surely I have the weapon for you. I have the finest selection under the moons. Ooh. Being able to run away from fights sounds pretty good, but just seems to increase your speed. Still, don't really need any of those, and we can always come back. Because this place will always be here for us. Remember, we have nothing but the best here. Please, going in. Now, keep yourselves free. Been there, done that. Maybe we can buy a dress. Hello, hello. Hey there, handsome. A dress from Nazra would make the perfect gift. Give your girlfriend a Nazarian formal, and you will say she has never looked so sexy. I would have a fit if I bought anything like this. Oh, you do not wish to buy? Come now, take a better look. It's kind of interesting that when proposed the suggestion of buying for his lady, he thinks about Ica. Perhaps he just feels like he's a little too distant from Fina. I mean, we can definitely infer that Vise and Ica aren't a couple, because she freaks out about him spying on her and that sort of thing. It gets more explicitly referenced as well later. As I say, I really like that their relationship is just that they're really cool friends. They've grown up together and they really sort of have a brother-sister relationship going on. Somewhere, high above the skies of Nazra, a beautiful rainbow stretches through the clouds. Ooh, discovery hint. No beeper beeps. Well, maybe there are none. Could be a bit unusual. I think there's been at least one moonfish in every major town we've been to. Item! See, that's a bit more like it. Okay, no Rizalim crystals. I like Sacrum crystals, especially considering neither myself or Gilder, I think, know the spell. Yeah, let's get some more of those. Thank you, and may the red moon guide your path. Oh, the young lad. It has been quite a long time. It is I, the merchant you helped to the border of Nazra. Well, I see that you still are not traveling with your female friends. Perhaps you still have not made up. Huh? Made up? What are you talking about? Do not worry. I know. There is no need to hide a thing. Just be sure to make up. I would have taken that as a you dig for more information from the words he used and the tenses he used. But I guess Vise is just like, he's probably just noticed that I'm not with the woman anymore. The woman. Women's. So these are pretty minor upgrades. An immunity ring, which doesn't actually make you immune, it just boosts your resistance. I wish it would quantify exactly the kind of boost it gives. Is it halving your chances of suffering the effects, or is it just 10%? Such distinctions matter. Okay, well, we've been pretty much everywhere and we haven't found a moonfish, so either it doesn't exist or you can only find it later. Welcome, this is 240 golden nights. Would you like a room? You can use the room at the top of the stairs on the second floor. I hope you sleep well. This looks like the room. I guess I just have to wait for Gilda here. And of course, here come the goils. It's payday! Working as a waitress was actually a lot more fun than I thought. I've never worked for gold before. It's rather exciting, actually. I'm so sheltered. And now, it's the girls. Pretty funny that the last time we were in Nazra, they joked about going off and finding the treasure on their own because they'd be faster without Vice. And we get back to Nazra, and here we are. They're going to go off and see what they can get done on their own. This must be my lucky day. I come ashore, and the first people I meet are you, fair maidens. Let me introduce myself. I'm called Gilda. Perhaps you'll do me the favor of remembering my name, fair maidens. Oh, it is you. Here you are. This is your pay. You earned it. You both worked very hard, so I decided to help you out with a little extra bonus. Thank you for everything. Wow, thanks! With this, we finally have the 10,000 gold we need to buy a ship. I wonder how long they were stranded here. It can't be more than about a week, because I think it was day 5 or 6 Vice got picked up. So 5,000 gold, it means 2,500 gold each of them have earned. And then they have to sell up their tab, of course. Well, well. I didn't know you had such pretty girls working here. Gilder, you scoundrel. Keep your hands off the help, okay? They just stopped working here, right? You don't need to get so protective. Some things never change. Gilder, you never were one to resist a pretty face. Aika, Fina, be careful out there. You better take care of yourself. Thanks for everything. Alright, Fina, let's go back to the inn and pay off our bill. And if Gilder was a good and attentive friend, he would have listened to Vise's story a little bit more carefully and heard the names Aika and Fina referenced. Considering that that's the part of the story that was referring to women, you'd think he'd have paid more attention. Sir, what's wrong? Do you need help? Starving. Thirsty. Need water. Need food. Is he going to further elaborate? I require hydration. I need sustenance. Alright, just hang on. I'll bring you inside and we'll take care of you. Careful, that'll give him a heart attack. Thank you for your kindness. My name is Pedro. I am not sure how I can repay you. That's quite alright. Don't give it another thought. Helping people in distress is what we blue rogues live for. That and stealing shit. Oh, you're an air pirate. I can't do much to repay you, but please accept this. What's this? It looks like an old map. I used to be a sailor. I used to travel with my friend Gonzalez. One day we were lucky enough to find this Decat's map. Decat's map? About 5 generations ago, long before my time, there was a great air pirate named Decat that terrorized the world. And this map supposedly shows where Captain Decat hid all his treasures, Decat's Island. But half of the map is missing. But, well, Gonzalez and I promised each other to look for it together someday. We tore the map in half and each carried a piece with us. Right after we found the map, we were attacked by black pirates. We had to abandon ship. I don't know what happened to Gonzalez, but I ended up here in Nazarad. I've been waiting for him in this town for a very long time. I don't think I'll ever see him again. An old man, alone, waiting to die alone, filled with regret, something like that. That's very sad. Now I am too old to be going off looking for buried treasure. I'm sure that Gonzalez would have been happy if you found the treasure. You received Pedro's map. Thank you for saving me. Good luck finding that treasure. Fina, what do you think? Do you think this map is worth anything? He didn't appear to be the kind of person that would lie. Yeah, that story did seem a little far-fetched, but it might be worth checking out. Hey, do you want to go searching for the treasure? Sure, I would like that very much. It sounds interesting. Sounds like a plan. Let's pay the innkeeper and keep going.
Hey!
Why, hello there. Do you want to grab a bite to eat? I have a friend that can come along too. We'd love to, but we're about to go out on a trip. Maybe some other time. I see. Well, that's too bad. Safe travels. Thank you. Maybe we'll run into you later. What a gentleman. Shoots his shot. They're busy. Doesn't hassle them. Doesn't wheedle and beg. Hey, we just got into town and you've got your face buried in that map. Have a little fun, will ya? Hey, Where'd you get that map? And I found it on that deserted island I was on. That's the map to the hidden treasure of the legendary air pirate the Cat. It is said that he traveled the world and has seen all 6 moons with his own eyes. And it is also said that all the treasures that he accumulated on his travels and adventures are hidden somewhere on a small island. And this is a map of that island. Vice, you certainly know how to pick your maps. But how do we know it's real? Look, it's the Cat's seal. It isn't easy to duplicate that seal. It's no fake, Vice. This is a real treasure map. Bit of a conclusion to jump to, but okay. We can't just sit here. We have to leave right away. But Gilder, didn't you say something about meeting women and having some fun? Which do you think is more important? Women or to catch treasure? Besides, with the catch treasure, we'll be able to get more women. Priorities. Come on, Vise. Let's go. First you get the money. Oh, I almost forgot. Before we head off looking for Cat's Island, I should warn the king about Valua's plans. What a conscientious soul you are. I had forgotten. This is the royal palace of the Sultan. If you do not have official business, then you are not welcome here. Sultan? The rulers of Nazra always take on the title of Sultan, and this is the royal palace. I see. So, we should tell this Sultan guy about Valua's plan to attack. Please, we must speak to the Sultan right away. Let us through. What? You wish to speak to the Sultan? You think we are all commoners into the royal palace? You better let us through! No. I have important information regarding the Value and Armada. Please let us pass. Important information about the Valuans. Valua is our greatest enemy. If you have information about them, then perhaps we can let you speak to the Sultan. Very well. I will grant you permission to enter the royal palace. Now, if you will follow me. Not too shabby, kid. Who'd have thought the 2 ruffians like us would get to meet the Sultan? Well, I just figured if they knew we were doing them a favor, they'd let us in. So you're the air pirates who escaped from the Grand Fortress, eh? I am the Sultan of the Nasra Kingdom. What is it you want from me? Valua is planning an attack on Nazra. They are already organizing their forces. You should warn your people and assemble your fleet right away. Wah ha 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 ha. Hikon solo. Oh oh oh. Sorry. You came all the way to tell me this? Do not fear, our navy is powerful enough to crush the Valuan Armada. But, Your Majesty, you shouldn't underestimate them. You need to assemble your fleet or many innocent lives may be lost. Ha ha! You seem very concerned about Nazra for an air pirate. Nazra is shielded by mountains in the south and the sky rifts to the east. It is impossible for them to invade. If they were to try and invade us, it would have to be from the north, and that's where our fleet is located. The South Tunnel Strait is properly guarded, and the Maelstrom blocks off the North Tunnel Strait. In other words, it would be impossible for anyone to invade us. Ah ha ha ha! But do not worry, Nazra is protected by the Red Moon. Valua cannot touch us. And besides, if someone as young as you can get past the Armada, perhaps they're losing their edge. Imagine that. The once mighty Valuan Armada fooled by a boy. Well, he's having a good time. It's no use, Vise. I don't think he'll listen to anything we have to say. Let's stop wasting our time and get looking for Cat's Island. I don't know. He seems way too overconfident, but I hope he's sick that he's right. Come on, let's go. Alright, it's a little small, but we bought a ship. Yes, but the gold that we got from Clara and from working is all gone now. Don't worry about it, Fina. All we need to do is find the cat's treasure and we'll be fine. Let me see, did the map say where the island was located? The dead will always watch over my treasure. It is located... Well, where is it? Oh no! It's torn off! I can't see what it says! Looks like the only way we'll be able to find this island is by this clue. I think the skull on the map has something to do with it. Well, it's not going to do us any good just sitting around and doing nothing. We might as well start searching. Yes. We're on a boat, yo. Okay. On the treasure map it says the dead will always watch over my treasure. And there's a skull here on the eastern part of the Valuan continent. I wonder if that has to do with anything. And so here we are, the party having been split through no fault of our own, leaves us searching for the same treasure from two different groups. Wait a second there, Fina. Isn't that Valor up ahead? What are we going to do with this little boat if the Valians decide to attack us? We probably should stay out of there for now. Fine, coward. I knew we could have taken him. So we're completely without our tanks now. Get him! Got him!
We did it!
Garrett Power! Yeah. Well, we could get another red spell very quickly, and then a purple spell, and then a blue spell. I think I'll save off holding the, learning the pink, silver spells until we've got a full party again. Now obviously I could go directly to where the Cat's Island is. I'm pretty sure from memory I could find it. But if there's a skull on the continent that helps us find the island, then that means there's a discovery that we can cash in. Ugh. When's the last time I saved? That's not a good price. Okay, nah. Oh, that's going to be so depressing. Motherfucker.
So sorry.
My first actual KO. And I haven't saved since I started the playthrough nearly an hour ago. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, guys, we're going to speed through this. Oh, that's humbling. Humbling is what that is. I completely forgot that enemies in this area can cast Eternity. And it only has a 50-50 chance to hit, so that was very unfortunate. But that's fine. That's fine. And if we're fighting them enemies, we'll just put up Delta Shield. At least I won't have to do any voices for a while. Horn. He's got like a reddishness to his brown hair, I think. Comfort's important. We don't need a montage! Final Fantasy VII Remake felt like it was being super kind to players when you KO and you can just restart that battle. And it is, to some extent. I mean, this is old school RPG and you get that grace on the ship-to-ship battles, but not with all of them. And you should definitely save more often, me. Blah blah blah. What a beast that Willie is.
Oh.
I have had 20 cards and now I'm making this. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you respond to his motto, you don't get swashbuckler ratings either way. I don't know that it has any other effect. Let's see. Oh, we don't get a chance to go to the bridge. Well, let's start religiously saving. Yes, due south. Oh yeah, we didn't actually get to do any combat with these guys before. Remember, guns do more damage if you take longer aiming them. These things seem pretty soft.
That was easy.
Whilst we are on the subject, let's have a look at Gilda. We got 4 Moonberries, so this is essentially like Tackle, but it hits multiple enemies. Blocks all adverse and only adverse effects. Ooh. That would be very, very useful if he was with Fina and Paper. But whatever. You shan't be too picky. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah.
See ya.
Well, at least this part will be quicker. No sense sticking around. However, let's still cash in the discoveries. Blah blah blah. Money, money, money. Get paid. We will need a substantial amount of money after a little while. So certainly nothing wrong with getting as much as we can now. Gotta hydrate. Blah blah blah. Ignore the old perv and talk straight to the boss. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. She's like 17. I don't know how old Gilder is, but he definitely looks like he's in his 30s. Early 30s, to be sure. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. As soon as I get past the Nazareth section and I'm in the ship with Aika and Fina, we are saving and finding myself more tea because I deserve tea to get over all this trauma. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. That's how you sound. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah in female. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Okay, that only took us about 20 minutes to get back to where we were. I'm gonna get me some tea. Okay, me hearties. New plan. Don't suck. It's a bold strategy, I know. We're gonna do our best. Oh, there's the island. We got VZ. For VZ. Maybe I'll dick around looking for the landmarks after this section when we've got everybody together. Right, none of these are the insta-kill dudes. Let's see how well this goes here. Probably could have been better spent attacking something else.
Moons, give me strength!
Not bad. It's cute that she has a little pet T-1000.
That was fun!
Yay! A good thing. Okay, series of small islands. A flotopelago, if you will. And a suspiciously detailed one. Pew pew. Oh yeah. It's a pretty badass symbol right there. Hey, why won't this door open? It won't even budge. There's something written here. It's an old language, but I think I can read it. When the two become one, the path will reveal itself to you. We have to sing Spice Girls songs. What's that supposed to mean? Why is the cat being so stingy? It's not like any of his gold means anything to him anymore. Yep. Aika's worldview exists of people who help her get gold and people who don't help her get gold. And some bullshit about helping people. Well then, let's go find us some treasure. Okay, there are some directions on the map. To the north of the city of Sands, where the two pieces become whole, the way to the treasure will be known. I can't read anything before that, it's torn off. That's all it says. The city of Sands probably refers to the city that was here before Nazareth. I think it was called Oasis. They had a wonderful wall. So, it's to the north of here, huh? We can get there in no time with my ship. I'm a sailor without a ship at this point. There's no way I'll be able to continue my search for my friends now. If we do find the treasure, I'd like to use my share to buy a ship. I like you, Vise. You never give up. Very well. Off we go. And that's a valid assessment of his character. He doesn't ever give up. Like, he says impossible is just a word people use to make themselves feel better about themselves when they quit. And just because something can't be done with what he has available to him doesn't mean he's going to give up on doing it. Ah, lurkers. It's really hard to tell whether you back attack them or they, with the way that they face. Cutlass Fury. Maybe you should have taken longer aiming. Although, actually, what magic do you even know? Basic. Alright, decent spread. Let's get more silver going though. Yeah.
That was easy.
And we all float on, alright. Well, on to the suspiciously detailed island. Yeah, I didn't like back attack. Gilder's a lot like Drachma in the amount of damage and his style. This is very much just a case of 2 DPSs. But we do have access to some AoE spells and abilities. I don't think he's as strong as Drachma, and certainly not as accurate as we had him. This doesn't look like the same place. This door is huge. I don't know how the two of us can open it. There's probably some sort of trick to opening it. What was that? Ah! What was that? Whatever it was, it just opened the door. I don't know if that's good or bad. I didn't touch anything, did you? The map said something like when two pieces come together. I wonder if anyone else is here. Never mind. What are the chances of that? What indeed? Aika, what do you think we should do? I'm not sure how, but the door opened and there's treasure inside. We should go. Priorities. Priorities indeed. Skywing. That sounds like a weapon. Hmm. 11 more attack damage, but 40 less hit percent. Still, 120 is pretty accurate, so... Ooh, back attack.
Here goes!
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if this old magic still works.
Slammed it first!
Not as well as it used to.
Here goes! Moves! Give me strength!
Also not amazing.
I'm glad everyone is okay.
I don't remember which of the other magic serves AoE. Fire is the most AoE. Let's see if it feels appropriate. It's a neat little symbol to switch between the parties, the cutlass and the boomerang. It would. It is. Just not wasting any time. Alright, so that's a burst, can't hit both of you. Yeah, that's still pretty terrifying.
This should work.
Still, I'm glad it's these two that finally not the other two. Couldn't imagine the fun of doing a randomizer challenge on this, when any chest you open could randomly lead you to a Zevlin Bane fight. No, fuck you. Well, if he bursts on Vise, then that could be game over for him. I really need to stop calling these shots. We got him! We survived! You defend, you gunsling. Haven't seen this yet. In this playthrough.
Come on. Dance for me.
I like Gilder, he's an uncompromisingly cool character. He looks pretty cool. He's got a fairly smooth voice.
That was a tough fight.
He's very devil-may-care. Zap. I wonder if we can farm seeds there. A liver? I don't know what it's for. But yeah, to find a lever, you just gotta pull it. We need to get our AoE game up. See if both of these are taken. Ooh, okay.
Moves, give me strength.
I feel like that was somehow more effective than when Yuma used it. Well, alright then.
Thank the moons.
Yes, thank the moon. And thank tea. Oh my yes, delicious Yorkshire tea. Well, this is Ica, so treasure comes first. Yeah. Speaking of healing, I'm getting that feeling. Sacram's so good. Doors that open by themselves, levers we have no idea what they do. I really, really don't get this place. It's in the execution of the party split up. They don't know they're solving the same dungeon. I'm not sure how many other games do a very, very similar job of this. That's a bad noise. Nice. That's nice. Yeah, somebody knows what's coming.
Moves, give me strength.
Yeah! Once Ica learns this purple spell, I think she'll move on to blue. It's also very coolly laid out as well, as you'll see when we explore the rest of this place. Forced to change on us. Maiden's armor times 2. Well, we have 2 maidens right here. A legendary armor given to a great female warrior by the cut. Drops will, drops attack, but massive boost to defense and magic. This is a more significant drop. So the light coat can stay. Definitely something there the emulator didn't like. Very forgiving of the game, really, forcing us to... Ooh dear. Okay. It's clearly going to be a problem here. Magic droplet times 4. Let's see if the girls can get anything new. They can. But is there anything else they should be getting? Magic Dew 1. Well, that's favoritism for you. Alright, so we know what the last position has to be for that. Cat's armor. Hit points 45, yeah. Yeah, we should probably be doing something about that. Very durable, light armor, engraved with the cat's seal. So this room leaves those graphical glitches behind us. We still didn't heal up Vise, did we? Ooh. We're gonna have to work on that. Oh, come on. Ha. This is clearly going to continue to be an issue for this area. Nice. Yellow magic seems to be good here.
That was fun.
Treasure. Yeah. Well, do apologise for these unique glitches. Probably going to get more of them down here. Still didn't heal him. He also did not go and buy sacrum crystals.
This should work.
Well, at least I didn't hit Vise.
Here goes.
Has an uncanny knack of blocking. These things just look like fat round rabbits.
Now that was fun.
Pyram box, yes please. Huh. Seems like the exit. Is there anything else down here? Nice. Okay, back attack. It'd be nice if more of them were aligned, but
Come on. Dance for me.
nice. the walrus snake was the deadliest.
Take that.
Take that! Dodge this. Ooh, a sword. It's interesting having unique items like equipment drop in just combat. The sword of the great air pirate Decat. It has the power to lull its enemies to sleep. It must be remarkably convincing, because I think very few situations would keep me awake more than someone waving a sword at me. Real phone while we're waiting for this. These guys are all nicely lined up. Do your thing.
Come on. Dance for me.
Wait, who moved? We're only getting one. Rude. Not cool, guys. That's pretty good. These new swords. That looks pretty lethal, not gonna lie.
Take that.
Killing the bunny rabbit X.
Is it over already? Now this is a pretty cool room. So use this lever and do we turn the stairs on? A lever or tap, I suppose. Presumably some sort of treasure. Now just some holding place. Let's turn this around. So that could get us to the end, but that's too easy. Therefore, there must be other stuff. Game logic.
presumably we had to go through all that just to get Vise to the end. Pressure pad, but no door. And the only door I see halfway across the room. How will we get out of this? Let's love this. Just gonna rotate the entire room with a gigantic cogwheel mechanism that you can just see. Now, before we move on, has this unlocked any treasure? As I recall, that is a ladder out of here. Just double check. Yep. Well, not much point in using that. But you have an out if you want to go buy supplies. If you've managed to get to the end of this level and are a bit too rough to make it through what's coming. Oh, best believe we're using the save point. I think pretty much all the bosses in this game you have to give some respect to. They can all hurt and they can all kill you when you aren't really expecting it. This one's definitely no different. As with most of them, if you lose a party member, it's a real struggle to stabilize. But if you don't lose a party member, you can generally stay on top of things. Looks like the boys got there first. Bros before fine women. Hey Vice, I believe that's what we came here for. The cat's treasure. That's got to be it. Now I can buy my own ship. Wow, look Fina, look! That treasure chest is huge! And who doesn't love a huge chest? Oh yes, I see it. Do you think that it's the cat's treasure, Shaw? Words are hard. Who's there? Who's there yourself? Oh, Vise? It's Vise! Vise! Aika! Fina, you're both okay! Vise!
Yay!
Oh yeah. You're alive! We raised enough money to buy a boat and we were gonna go looking for you. As soon as we got the treasure, of course. Vise, I'm so glad that you are alright. I'm really not good with her voice. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little emotional right now. I'm just so happy. Aika, Fina, I was so worried. I was going to buy a boat and go look for you too. Well, look at you. On top of that, I didn't know that your partner was the cutie that I met in Nazra. We're all together again. Ruh-roh. Ah, now what? Well. It's a fairly common boss type where you have two opposing elements divided between two targets. Sometimes it's a two-headed dragon. The trick here is going to be reducing one of them as quickly as possible to get their combo attacks out of the way. So we're going to pick on Destra rather than Sinistra. Destra, Dexter being the Latin, I think, for right. Sinistra, Sinister for left, hence dexterous. Yeah, so we'll go for him first. We'll want red weapons. Ooh, actually, let's get the boys some increm. Because they are definitely the main damage outputters.
Moons, give me strength.
Might be worth getting a regen shield up soon as well. That's pretty good. That's like a fifth of his health in one round of attacks. Yep. Pretty strong. So that's about 1,000 off of everybody in just one round of their attacks. We can fix that. And retain some of our
Give me strength.
or not. Yeah, we're back in action. Oh, lovely. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these guys are very strongly attuned to their elementals. Would like to get the regen shield up, even if it's only 200 a turn. Ooh. 2 crits in a row, guys. You are on a roll. Ooh, they wiped Fina out. Not cool, guys. Alright, let's finish this dance. Still got the Rizzling Box, let's use it. Pretty sure Vise is going to finish that guy, but we better make sure.
Let's try try this.
Doesn't look like the box broke. Good times. Yeah, so Gilda's going to effectively waste this attack. Oh, that did way more damage than I expected. So no more Death Waltz. And we switch to ice attacks. Let's have you defend and you can cast attack. Oh, we never moved him to fire, that's why his attack was fine. Well, let's not argue. Even if we might have taken the other one up a bit earlier if we remembered. Probably don't need to bother with a regional field at this point. Got the different civilization or magic symbols on them, which I have a circle with the 4 dots. The one we killed, the ice guy, had a circle with 2 dots on it opposite him. Ruined.
We won! We won!
Magic XP 4. Now to learn what the real treasure is. Let's see what the greatest air pirate of all time has to offer. Hell of a nice treasure chest. What? What's this?
Oh.
What the? This is all that remains after building this elaborate maze. A piece of paper and a single gold coin? Brave souls that come seeking my treasure, do not be discouraged. You already have the most valuable treasures in the world. Comrades, trust, and cooperation. Those are the only true treasures in this world. Descartes. Yes, the true treasure was indeed the friends that we'd made along the way. I don't believe this. That's it? No gems? No jewels? I didn't know that the cat had such a great sense of humor. I haven't laughed this hard in a long time. A good laugh beats a bunch of gold any day. Easy come, easy go. Well, this treasure has brought us all back together, and friends are more important than any treasure. I know, I could probably buy a lot of friends with thousands and thousands of gold pieces. I understand that friends are important, but he could have at least thrown a little something for our trouble. First it was the lost city, then to catch treasure. All of these legends haven't paid off one bit. I'll bet the greatest air pirate of all time spent all of his gold while he was still alive. You can't take it with you, you know. Some old bag of bones is in his grave laughing at us right now. We ran around like idiots this whole time, and we're still poor. You received Descartes' coin. I'll take the box. Seems like the legendary air pirate, the cat, had a pretty good sense of humor. I remember the first time I played through this kind of expecting that I might find his pirate ship and just be like, oh sweet, I've got like a legendary air pirate ship. Ramirez's flagship. Admiral Ramirez, it is almost time. Everything is going according to plan. Excellent. With the modifications to our engines, we were able to pass through the sky rift. Our spies have reported that the Nazareth fleet is guarding the strait. Nazareth is defenseless. We can take the capital without destroying it, sir. I suppose we could, but I want Nazareth burned to the ground. As you wish, Admiral. Begin the attack on Nazareth. All vessels full speed ahead. Meanwhile, completely oblivious, let's see if we can find that skull. There we go. You have found the Skull Rock. I never believed that old story about the skull pointing the way to the hidden treasure, but one night we were passing by it, and moonlight from the full moon reflected off the Skull Rock, and it lit up an island in the distance. An anonymous sailor. One more discovery under my belt. One more Domingo ain't getting his hands on. Oh, you. Time for some revenge.
Fire consume my enemies! Slammed it first!
Yes, game overing me.
Take that.
Execution style.
We did it!
We did it! So we've had a pretty good amount of gameplay. We've got 2 moon crystals out of the 6, so you'd think approximately 1/3 of the way through the game. It's kind of hard to quantify. I think that might not be inaccurate. Oh, it's so nice to have a full party again.
Take this.
Well, gang's back together. We're here in Nazareth. All we need to do now is find ourselves a ship. I think things are looking up. Let's not risk any of that. A nice sort of evening glow to the sky. But you could also read it as quite an ominous sky. I was hoping to find a bunch of gold so I could buy a big ship. If we all work together, perhaps you will still be able to buy one like that. Huh? It's the Armada! How'd they get here? Straight to the palace. Royal Palace! Looks like they're trying to make an example out of Nazareth. Vice, if we just stand around here, we're all dead. Head for the docks. Yeah, Operation Cheez-It sounds like a good option. Our ship! It's on fire! Our ship? Fina, so you are here. The white-haired, evil antagonist walking at you through the flames. Not at all Final Fantasy VII-esque. I've been looking for you. Ramirez.
Hey!
Sorry, Fina, you know him? Did you lead this attack? Yes. From this day on, Nazra belongs to the Valuan Empire. And I will be taking you to Valua. Surrender, or you all die. Vice, please do as he says. Nah? Please, you won't be able to defeat him. Not yet. Do as he says. Now, Vice is putting a lot of stock into this because, like, there's 4 of us, there's 1 of him. We don't like to give up unless we've given it our best shot, which is an established thing about Vice. But the correct answer is to surrender because he will kick our fucking asses. Alright. We surrender. A wise choice. Capture the air pirates. Take them back to the Grand Fortress. Are Ramirez and Fina the only characters we see with green eyes? Ramirez, why are you doing this? You have lost the red moon crystal and the green moon crystal. Well done, Galcian. Nazra was our only enemy with a navy. Now we rule the skies unopposed. Soon the whole world will bow before the might of Valua, and they will see me as their ruler. Yes, your highness. It is my understanding that the Sylvite girl and those air pirates had the moon crystals in their possession when they were captured. Bring the girl and the crystals to me. As for those air pirates, I want them executed in Lower City. I want the people to witness their deaths. I will personally see to it that everything goes as you... Wait! Mother! I just heard our fleet destroyed Nazrad while it was defenseless. How could you? Why did you have to murder so many innocent people? I know that we are acquiring more lands, but if we use these brutal tactics, the people will rise up and rebel against us. Please, we've made our point. Pull our troops out of Nazareth. Silence, Enrique. It is Valua's destiny to span across the world and bask in the glory of the 6 moons. How do you expect us to conquer the world without a little bloodshed? But, Mother... How can you expect to inherit the throne of the Empire I worked so hard to build? You're too much of a coward. Remove yourself from my sight. So, they've definitely got a bit of a Spanish flair about their design, but empirically it's just like any European country. Obviously, not nearly as successful as the British Empire. I hate Valua. It's always so dark and gloomy here. Yeah, especially when you're locked up in a jail cell. Valuans have no sense of hospitality. Hey guards, can we get some food in here? How about a drink or something? Meanwhile... I can't believe we're back in Valua. I wonder where Vice and Fina are being held. Is this where the air pirate girl is being held? Yes, Admiral Gregoro. But, sir, why does that concern you? Hey, don't worry about it. Now go along, run along and make yourself useful somewhere else. Well, what do we have here? Nice legs and curves in all the right places. Well, I suppose I've seen better, but she's not too bad. Who are you? Are you always this crude? I am Vigoro, the toughest man in the Armada. I'm surprised you haven't heard of me. The women I've been with love to brag. So, this is Gilda, but on Chad douchebag level 12. I've never heard of you before in my life. Where are Vice and Fina being held? So there's a key around his neck. Get away from me, you creep! You're all sweaty and you've got a serious body hair problem. And what's that smell? Oh, come on, Red. You know I'm the man of your dreams. We were meant to be together. I'm sure you'll grow to like me. Just give me a chance. Yuck! You're disgusting! Well. So, aggravated sexual assault in progress. This is shaping up to be a great day. Let's see. So far, we got captured, separated from Aika and Fina, and we lost all the moon crystals. What's next? Maybe they'll torture us. Perfect end to a perfect day. Vice, you're only making things worse. Take it easy. Huh? Oh, Willie. How are you doing? Very bad. Very bad. Is that so? Well, you had to fly all the way over here. I'm not surprised. Gilder, there's a note tied to Willie's leg with a piece of wire. We will begin bombarding the fortress at midnight, and will await your arrival just outside the Claudia. This isn't the first time my men have had to break me out of a prison. They know the routine. Well, the Claudia may not be able to destroy the Grand Fortress by herself, but she'll cause quite a bit of commotion. That's when we can make our escape. Exactly. But there's still one problem. We need to get out of this cell. Leave that to me. There was a wire around Willie's leg for a reason. I'll have this door open in no time. Of course. Is there anything you can't do? What's this? What's wrong? There's some writing on the back of this letter. Oh, well, what does it say? To my darling Gilder, I will fight for your freedom as well. For you, my love. Your soulmate, Clara. And there's lipstick marks at the bottom. Clara? She's here too? Well, according to this letter, yeah. Hey, Vice, we don't really need to break out of here, do we? What are you talking about? We'll be hanged. Being hanged and being stuck with Clara. Tough choice. Oh well. Wow, I'm impressed. Willie, tell the men to wait for me with a barrel of Wilqua. I think I'm gonna need it. Bear goggles. It's not bad looking though. I mean, clearly she's just a little obsessed. Aye. Well then, let's grab our weapons. Let's go. Let's not forget about Aika and Fina. I'm not leaving without them. See, we just had the whole party back, and now it's back to just the two of us, making castles in the sky. Just the two of us. He and I. Hey, that sounded like Aika. Probably having the time of her life. Maybe we should take some time. These guys look friendly. Maybe they can direct me to the nearest cafe. Oh, or not. Officer!
Yeah.
Oh, counter? No. Nearly. Yeah, we were looking to finish out the silver spell. Oh, it'll take more than that, buddy.
I wish they were all that easy.
I'm sure that's a line he doesn't just use after battle. Alright, what do we got? We got a save point, which I guess we'll use. Second floor, I guess we should save Aika. Hey, Aika, do you want us to come back later? See, consider it. Vice, get this creep off of me! Wow. Hey, beat it, kid. Sorry to spoil your fun, but you heard the lady. You said we were having fun! I am Vigoro. No woman in Valua can resist me. I believe that the worth of a man can be measured by his popularity with the women. I kinda like that. I should remember that for later. Where's Fina? Give us back the crystals and bring Fina here. Fina. Oh, the Sylvite. He appears to have some sort of metal box on his groin, Ramirez escorted her to the Imperial Palace. Is that so? Well, after we beat the snot out of you, we'll be rescuing her. I love it when a woman talks tough. Let me give your friends a lesson in brute force. Then he'll get back to slobbering all over your leg. It's a bit rude of the game not to have healed that tiger. But it's okay. We've still got crystals for days.
Let's try this.
How tough is this? Yeah, okay.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. This is a pretty cool inversion. In Final Fantasy VII, you have, in the northern frozen waste area, women, female enemies who will use a charm attack on the men to confuse them. So, you know, it's not terribly original, but... barrier blocks all adverse and only adverse effects. Well, the charm is only going to work on the women, so nothing really protects us.
Hey, baby.
So you beat the women to make them more loyal to you. Questionable. Stop that.
Hey, baby.
And you basically just gonna keep doing it. I mean, I shouldn't complain. But she's the only one who knows Sakura. Okay, I think we're over halfway there. Okay. She's still doing that. Oh, he's defending. Maybe she will lose confusion.
This should work.
Alright, we ought to be fine here. I feel like Gilda might justifiably hold a grudge after this fight. I think she might be in a post-traumatic stress sort of mentality, and she's just attacking any men who have ever hit on her at this point.
How could this be?
How could this be? Yeah, the game gives them a very different accent too. It's like she's waiting for a high five from Gilda, and he's like, "No, no, you know what you did." Cannon room key. I hope that's not referring to the box on his genitals. Looks like you were all talk. Well, you got lucky, and I didn't have my cannon or my armor.
On Pirate Isle, where I was raised, we have a saying: a true man never makes excuses for his shortcomings. Going by that saying, you've got quite a ways to go.
You've got an attitude. I like that. You'll be seeing me again. You can count on it. That hurt, Red.
All right.
Okay, cannon room. Battery 28.
So, this is where the air pirates are being held.
Yes, Prince Enrique.
I wish to speak with them. Take me to them.
Sir, perhaps it would be best for you to wait out here. The cell is not fitting for one of your stature. I'll get the other guards. We'll bind the prisoner and bring him to you.
Well, I'll finally get to meet the legendary air pirate Vice. If the rumors that I've heard are true, he'll look like a demon and spit fire. But my instincts are telling me that he's fighting for all the right reasons.
Prince Enrique, it's an emergency. I found Admiral Vigoro unconscious in one of the cells. The rest of the cells are empty. It appears that Vice and the others have escaped.
What? I see. They're trying to escape from the Grand Fortress again. Listen carefully. Do not tell anyone about this. Keep the doors to this area closed. Don't let anyone in or out. If you are questioned about it later, tell them that it was a direct order from me. Understood?
Yes, Your Majesty.
But... Very well then. Good job. Stay here. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to.
So we could have come down here earlier, but presumably we would not have been able to get through. Well, damn. That's a hell of a gun.
What the... This cannon's new, and it's huge! This thing is big enough to wipe out an island!
We can run through the barrel to the other side. Hey, what happened to Gilder? Sorry about that. Let's get moving. Hey, where did you go? I just had to take care of something. Don't worry about it. So, we should get out of this dump. My men are about to attack. Yep, that's quite the cannon. So this will be for the backside of the Grand Fortress. Which must mean that the prison cells are also facing out from this side. Yep. So we're not on the defense mode. bigger cannons. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Any loot? No loot. Security bots. Destroyers. Not a very welcoming name.
Here goes!
Oh yeah, I remember these things can multiply quite rapidly.
That was easy.
Brando and Campo. Ooh. Well, don't like the sound of Mage Wardens. Let's kill him first. Suitably squishy. Nice. That's nice. Ew. They didn't do that the last time we fought them, and they can do that a lot in the first one, the train car, when you're rescuing Nah. But they just sort of tank a hit and counterattack everyone. Less annoying here.
I wish they were all that easy.
Ooh, I think we've got a spirit up there. And a moonberry. How many of those do we have? Okay, calls in the Claudia and fires all of her cannons, attacks all enemies, SP-18. That's pretty good. Unleashes the wrath of the air pirates on a single enemy for devastating damage. That will be useful. Ica summons the powers of the Red Moon to destroy all of the enemies on the screen. Well, Omega Cyclone, leveling up our AoE. Nope, won't open. The cannon room key won't work either. Guess we need a different key. Good deduction there, boys. The key we are holding does not do the job. We must need a different key. Oh yeah. Ah! My men are right on time, but we're running a little late. Whoa, look at that firepower! Hey, what about Clara? I'm sure she can hold her own. I think. That cannon we ran through, it just exploded. That explosion took out that whole area. They won't be putting that fire out anytime soon. I left them a little present. Are you two ready? Here's where the real fun begins. Would be very difficult to aim the cannons in this fortress. Well, what am I doing? I already... Whatever. Ramirez, why? Why are you fighting for the Valiant? What about our orders? What about the Elders? Lord Ramirez, it's an emergency. One of our cannons exploded and the entire deck is on fire, but no enemy shells hit that area. Find out the cause of the fire and report back to me. In the meantime, stop firing and set the fortress in defensive mode. There are only 2 or 3 ships attacking. Their effect on the wall will be minimal. Yes, sir. I fight for Lord Galcian. That is all you need to know. Ramirez. So, these are Sylvite as well. Presumably, they both have the same mission. Huh? I can hear someone talking on the other side of this door. Everyone, remain calm. The Grand Fortress isn't about to crumble under the firepower of a few ships. Anyone who deserts his post will have to deal with you personally. Yes, Admiral Ramirez. I will go investigate the cause of the explosion. 2 of you stay here and guard the girl. The rest of you follow me. Yes.
Die.
Boy, they probably should have left more than 2 people here. Excuse me, fellas, could you tell me what a toilet is? I've really been bursting to pee. I don't want to ruin this carpet. Looks like we did level up our spirit, so we can do that right off the bat.
Take that.
And that, and that, and that also.
Take that.
That was easy.
Do want to see the Omega Cyclone fire off, but we need to use it when it's appropriate. You found the harbor key in the pocket of the Valiant soldier. Fina, we came to get you out of here. Guys! We got her as soon as we found out where you were. Are you okay? Yes,
Thank you very much.
what she said. It's strange. The first time you rescued me in the train, I was really surprised to see you. But this time, I knew you would come for me. I knew you would find me. Oh, Fina. After all we've been through together, I swear on my oath as a blue rogue that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. I know.
Oh!
Good one, Pies. I didn't know you were so smooth with the ladies. Getting jealous, Ica? I bet you wish that Vice would say stuff like that to you. I don't need to hear him say those things. I know he'd do the same for me. Whenever I'm in trouble, I have faith that Vice will always be there to save me. He already saved me once today. Good point. Can we save the mushy stuff for later? We just broke out of prison and we're still in Valua. Alright, but how exactly are we going to get out of here? Well, since we're in the Grand Fortress, there should be Valuan ships docked all over the place. We can borrow one of those. We should be able to reach the docks from the bottom floors of the fortress. We'll have to backtrack a little, but we should be okay. So, we'll take the elevator back down and look for a ship. Alright, let's go. Welcome back, Fina. Again, rude of the game not to have healed her. Pupil Star. Fabric Charm forces him to evolve. I'm guessing if there were any Chams in the area, people would have already piped up. It's these guys. You attack you attack you do nothing, and you attack everything. Really letting the side down there, Vice. Nice. Oh, yes, that's that again.
Dance for me.
Dance. Sweet. Now everyone in the party can have a 50% chance at resurrecting somebody, but ultimately fail every single goddamn time. You did not get far before this kicked off. Well, second verse, same as the first. Oh, got all of them. Nice. His attack cone must be wider than I thought.
That was easy.
Yeah, Fina probably needs to be updated to the right caliber of weapon. Okay, we backtrack to that other door. The smart move would have been to check the door in the corridor back there, but I already know where we're going. One nice thing about having such decent quality images is that every sequence in the game is effectively in-engine rather than an FMV. I wouldn't be too surprised if they had some recordings that played for the intro, for example. But pretty much everything else, it seems like they play the events in the engine. Could be wrong about that. I mean, I don't really know one way or the other. But it certainly makes it a much more consistent experience for the user. Night night.
I wish they were all that easy.
The mom's that easy. Now for a pretty cool bit. And the reason we think that this is all in engine is because of the graphics quality at distances. What's going on? Hey, look! Now that's pretty cool. The fortress is rotating. Now's our chance. We should find a ship and get out of here. Look at it go. Use the harbor key to open the door. Okay, now we play Dodge the Searchlights. Oh shit. Made it. More moonberries. So a neat little switching up of the round of encounters. Oh man, I thought I didn't hit one of the stairs. Well, that showed me. I think this would be a perfect opportunity to demonstrate the Omega Cyclone. Yes, bring your daughter. Nope, alright, fine, see you that way. Yes. Nope. Basically, we're just going to drop you into the core of the planet and blow you up. And it still didn't kill one of them. Oh, sure, now it works.
Here goes!
I mean, truth be told, a lambda burst would probably have taken care of them in the first place.
Take that.
And if we fight them again, we're going to find out.
That was easy.
Still haven't changed Cleaner over. And now for a thoroughly unexpected fight. Because I get that he's seeking treasure, or they're seeking treasure in all these old temples and fortresses. But this is a modern day military installation. What the hell is a treasure doing here that interests them? I'm going to need you guys to spread out a little. Jesus Christ, that thing has become way more powerful.
I'm so sorry.
Alright, let's begin the long road to failing to cast Listen correctly.
Moons, give me strength!
Yep. Spell has continued to fail to resolve. This will be the fifth time casting it in this game. Yep. Well, there goes another one.
Lose consciousness.
He is not shy with his grenades.
Here goes.
$1,708 hit points, and I'll remind you, she took 1,800 when she got hit. Well, there goes Gilda.
So tired.
Moons, give me
What
strength!
if the Rivian box broke? I wasn't paying attention. Oh look, 6 attempts at a cast, all failed. Oh, fucking hell.
I'm so sorry.
I feel like we've had a serious jump in lethality from this guy. Not sure it's a laughing matter vibe. God damn it. Sneaky light ambushing us. Alright, not quite.
Over there!
That was easy.
Didn't give us a lot of time to get out of the way though, did it? Okay, save before we have to do that Bane fight again. Oh, a tank. Well, this seems like a perfectly suitable enemy. Okay, let's get income. Would be nice to learn income. Ooh, this thing's got and defense.
Move! Give me
I think
strength!
this is silver is a really bad matchup. Why do they keep murdering Hina?
I'm so sorry.
And why can she just not take any damage? Alright, Rizzlin Box. I think we've used up our luck with you.
Let's try this!
Alright, Rizzlin's definitely helped tank up the damage. Wait, when did she get Rizzlin put on her? Oh, income. Instead of Vice, okay. If you can survive long enough to get income on yourself, maybe you'll survive a few hits.
Moons! Give me strength!
Nice.
Moons, give me strength!
Alright, while he's asleep, let's see if we can't get ourselves a good turn set. You really would expect this kind of enemy to be immune to that sort of static effect. It's kind of neat when bosses aren't immune to the static effects, because quite often it's kind of overdone that they're immune to everything.
Moons, give us your blessing!
Lunar releasing. Wakey, wakey. Yeah, it's nice when we start to surround an enemy like this, because I think its wheel blast is, at times, a line of attack, so you can catch multiple people.
Come on.
That's a nice big turn for us.
Dance for me.
From here on out, Tina will be on defense duty. We're over halfway there. I think he will blast Tina. There's a chance she might die. I have not learnt my frigging lesson, have I? Still, he doesn't seem to be doing that on subsequent turns. I mean, Risen is bound to work at some point.
Moons, give me strength!
Alright. 8 times the charge. $666. Kind of have to relegate the girls to defense duty because they just can't survive the main attack. Job done. And on that note, BRB.
We did it!
Oh my, now that's a thing. Rizzling crystals. Oh no, the alarm! This isn't good. In a few seconds, this place is going to be crawling with guards. Quick, get on the lift, says a gallant voice. Someone is telling us to get on that thing. I can't see who it is. Vise, what should we do? Could be a trap. But honestly, we can't just stay here, so... If we just stand around here, we're going to get caught anyway. We should take the lift. That's true. It looks like it's our only option. Alright, let's go. Ugh. Definitely one of the best parts of the game coming up. So, you're
Hey.
Vice. I am Enrique. Enrique? You're the Prince of Valua? You're the prince? Yes, I am. Basically like Alfonso's good twin. After you escaped from your cells, I figured you'd head to the docks to try and steal a ship. Please, follow me. Alright, what's going on? Why is the prince helping us? I have no idea, but we should probably follow him. What the... You've probably already figured out that we are on the bridge of a ship. Say hello to the Delphinus, the newest member of the Armada. This is my personal flagship. It is heavily armoured and can still match the top speed of our cruisers, and it is equipped with the weaponry of a heavy battleship. It's amazing! This ship is the prototype. Soon we will begin building a whole fleet of the Delphinus-class ships. Valua plans to use these ships to take over the world.
Whoa.
With a whole fleet of ships like this, Valua will easily be able to take over the world, especially since Nazareth has fallen. So, Your Royalness, there is one thing I still can't figure out. Why would you help us escape and then take us to the bridge of your flagship? You've gone through a lot of trouble just to show off. Yeah, Gilda has a good point. I want you to take the ship, and I want you to take me with it. What? So, in Final Fantasy IX, you kidnap Princess Garnet to take her to the neighbouring kingdom because they're worried about the homicidal mother. And here, obviously she's also wanting to stow away to talk to the neighbouring kingdom for the same reason. And in this case, Prince Enrique doing much the same. Are you serious? Valua has been attacking other countries by force, destroying their lands and murdering the innocent. As a prince of the Valuan Empire, all of the innocent blood spilled by the Armada is on my hands. I've done all I can to convince the Empress and Galcian that what Valua is doing is wrong, but I cannot convince them to change their ways. Everything I have tried has failed. I am powerless to stop them. My only chance for redemption is to aid you. Please, take me with you. I will even go with you as a hostage. Of course you can come with us. Sorry, but you can't expect us to trust you. I mean, there would be literally no point in him setting this up as a trap, so I think, yeah, legit.
Uh-huh.
Of course you can come with us. But there is one problem. The Blue Rogues don't take hostages. If you want to sail with us, you must do so as a Blue Rogue. Thank you. I will do my part as a member of your crew.
Hey.
You know, I don't think we've been properly introduced. I'm Vise of the Blue Rogues.
I.
It is an honor to be a member of your crew, guys. You know, I was never entirely sure. Have you actually played this game before? I never would have thought we'd be riding in the same ship as a Valuan, let alone the Prince. But the crystals are still in the hands of the Valuans. Yes, you are right. Well, technically you are right. The best kind of right. What? I have the crystals. I stole them before I came to the docks to find you. I was going to destroy them. Wow, this emulator's chugging. But perhaps it would be best if I returned them to you. Please take them. Wow, Enrique, you've done so much for us already. Thank you. Hahaha. You act an awful lot like an air pirate for a prince.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I've got all of the videos in my Twitch history, and I am not restricting myself to discussing the plot points of these videos. And this is about maybe the halfway point. Alright, start the engines. Let's take the Delphinus and get out of here. Yeah! So now we're stealing what is the equivalent of a Superstar Destroyer. By which I mean the most badass ship. Let's go. Delphinus, full speed ahead. That anchor. All of the Imperial ships are Triangle ones, actually. In Star Wars, anyway. But the Superstar Destroyers are the Freudian ones, with just fucking huge. Action shots. This looks like a modern battleship. It's definitely quite Sega. They've sealed off the entrance. I wouldn't worry too much about the forces. The spot where I blew up the cannon should be easy. Yeah, we did a little bit of sabotage. And if this ship's got the firepower the Prince said, we should be able to blast our way out. Well, here it goes. Yeah, one of the Valuan admirals is even basically from Code Veronica. Can't remember the guy's name. Besides, just to let you know, the Delphin is equipped with Valua's newest, most powerful weapon. It's called the Moonstone Cannon. Until recently it was only an experimental weapon under development by Lord De Loco. He used data collected from the Red and Green Diggers to develop it. He says that this cannon's power rivals the power of the Diggers themselves. That's the fucker. Plus, the manufacturing cost of this cannon is so immense that this ship is the only one in the entire armada equipped with one. Wow! That means this ship's as powerful as a Gigastat. I can't believe it. Well then, guys, let's give her a test run, shall we? Just use the S-Cannon command and we'll be good to go. Okay, we need how much for this? 20. Stay frosty. Here we are in mortal battle with a wall. Just like Final Fantasy VII. Alright, strength buff for the ship. Small cannon, which would have nearly one-shot the little Jack. Damn, it's good to have a proper ship. Always waiting around between turns. Hey. Let's do the thing. I guess we'll do the thing. Doing the thing. And one more thing. Prototype cannon, 0 damage. Well, fantastic.
Moonstone cannon, fire!
Kabluey! I mean, there are a few absurd explosions in this game. And who doesn't love an absurd explosion? Yeah. Good thing none of our friends were on the exact opposite side of that wall. We did it! I can't believe it! We just broke through the Grand Fortress! You sure know how to break in a new ship. Now we can finally continue our search for the other moon crystals. Well, Talua, it looks like this is goodbye for now. Yes, earlier in this episode, we found out what the true treasure was. It was the friends we made along the way. One of our characters was sexually assaulted. It's been an interesting ride. Both times we escape from the Grand Fortress, we end up looking at an admiral staring out into nothing. We did it! We escaped from the Grand Fortress twice! It could be a Disney film, that's true. Yes, and I'm happy we're all together again. Some of us are happier than others. Oh, Gilda, I'm so happy. I'll never let you go. Bitches. Out of one prison, into the next. What's wrong, Gilda? You guys make a cute couple. I am very happy for you, Tom. Oh, thank you, Fina. This is too good to be true. This is the happiest day of my life. I'm really starting to miss that jail cell in Barrio. Well, since we have a new ship, I believe it's time to decide on a captain. Even though this is my ship, I am not Miss Taylor. I would feel more comfortable with someone else's to help. I know who I'd cast my vote for. 5. You're the man for the job. Yeah, act shocked like you didn't expect it. I agree with Aka. I would feel the most comfortable with you as our captain. I know that I just met you, but there's something about you. I think you would make an excellent captain. You're a great sailor, Vise, and a good leader. I think you'd make a great captain. Well, it seems unanimous. Vise, will you accept responsibility of being captain of the Delphinus? I don't know. Yeah, I'll do it.
Uh-huh.
I'll do it. I won't let you down. That's what I wanted to hear. The Besides, wasn't it your dream to be the captain of your own ship someday? All these plot-heavy scenes really are making me talk far too much. Oh yeah, the Delphinus is going to need a new flag. You're right, Aka. Every crew should have a flag that symbolizes what they stand for. Why don't we start working on one now? The Delphinus should have a flag as soon as possible, because brand recognition is important. And this entire game is about managing your brand. You're right. I think Vice, Aka, and Tina should get together and design our new flag. Being a Prince of Valua, I don't think it's my place to design an Air Pirates flag, but I can judge any ideas you have. I think you'll find I'll be judging. What? You want me to design one too? Sure, why not? It'll be fun. Just give it a try. Hey, Vice, I want to take a look around the Delphinus. Delphinus? Delphinus. I think we all should. We should split up and check out the ship. If something's wrong with it, it's better to find out now, rather than in the heat of battle. Sounds good to me. Break time, everyone. Meet back at the bridge when you're done. Whee! And now the game truly begins. What's this? There's something in here. Heh, long time no see, Vice. Barco, what are you doing here? I heard the prince's ship was finished and being prepared for departure. So I snuck on board and I was planning on escaping Valure in it. Well, I'd heard that the prince was a really nice guy, so I figured he wouldn't kill me for trying to escape. At least not right away. But I never would have thought that you, of all people, would get your hands on this ship. At least now I don't have to go looking for you. I'm gonna travel with you, whether you like it or not. But don't worry, I'll stay out of your way, okay? Little punk. Heh, you're pretty pushy there, kid. Why not? I'll make you my first crew member. Now get to work. Heh. It's Admiral DeLoco's voice that kills me the most. Oh, Bob and Lavra. Heroes of the age. At least I had an excuse with Time Stories for changing the way that their voices sound because you alter the timeline. In this, it's been a while since I've voiced the character. They'll show up again. I'm sure I'm just pulling a new one out of my ass. Oh man, the ability to just slide down ladders is something I sorely miss. This is the lookout tower. All we need now is a competent lookout. Yeah, that ain't really you, is it? There are all sorts of emergency supplies in this box. Even a ship as powerful as the Delphinus, emergencies do happen, I suppose. I'm not sure this is the most effective place to store emergency supplies. Talking tube, just like the ones we used on the Albatross. This one is probably connected to the bridge. Oh, this is the GameCube version. Hey, Vice, this is Yoda from the bridge. Where are you at? I mean, the GameCube version is just the better version. Aside from toning down the random encounters slightly, it's got extra content. And I think it might be graphically enhanced a little bit. Although obviously being an emulator, that could be the reason for any improvements. So this is the deck, and past that door is the bridge. I'm not not sure we should be getting hints from people when he's hanging around with Nah. But whatever. These decks will be so clean you'll be able to eat off of them. I mean, I'm not gonna, but I might make you do it. So we've added Marco as a sailor, and a big part of this second half of the game is that you can find NPCs all around the world, some you've already interacted with, and get them to join your crew. And the more crew you get, the better your ship is, and you get various stat boosts. And I think every position has at least 2 crew members, and you can have one on active duty and one not on active duty, and your buffs and such differ depending on who you've got on. This place is great. It's even got a kitchen. I think I'm going to like it here. It's got a stage for the strippers. It's got a bar. What, the stage for the strippers? Absolutely. Did Blitzball have a lot of strippers? I have not really played it. Someone's untangled himself from Clara. Oh, recruit. Right. Hey there, Vice. Have you finished looking around the ship? There's something that I need to talk to you about. I've pretty much seen everything that I wanted to. What did you want to talk to me about? Well, actually... I'm leaving. I'm gonna head back and meet up with Claudia. What? I figured this is probably my only chance to escape from Clara. I don't think I'm ready to settle down just yet. Clara basically just stalks him. Sure you are. You guys make a really cute couple. Vice, don't even joke about that. Alright, I couldn't resist, sorry. But seriously, we're all gonna miss you. Thanks. Before I go, I have 3 pieces of advice for you. First, you'll need to get a crew. A crew? Yes, with a ship this size, you'll need a lot of crew members to take care of a specific duty. Get a good watchman, a cook, a gunner. I'm sure there are plenty of skilled sailors out there who will join the fight against Valior. If you run into anyone out there who can help you, bring them aboard. The more crew members you have, the better your ship will operate. Second, you'll need a base. Oh yeah, you also get to manage a base. That's pretty cool too. You'll need a place to repair your ship, and your crew will need warm beds and warm meals every once in a while. A ship like this can't support warm beds and warm meals then. What the fuck am I even doing here? Your father has his own base, right? You said it was on Pirate Isle. Well, you'll need your own headquarters as well. What about that deserted island that I found you on? I believe it's called Crescent Isle. That island looks just about right. Why don't you head back there? And most of all, no matter what happens, never give up. I don't know if you've realized it yet, but you've accomplished a lot so far, especially for someone of your age. You've escaped from the Valiant Coliseum, crossed South Ocean, found Decat's treasure, defeated 3 of the admirals of the Armada, took 2 of the Gigas out of commission, and escaped from the Grand Fortress. Twice. For some reason, everyone seems to follow you, myself included, even though you're a little crazy. Actually, it's because no matter what happens, you never give up. Anytime something stands in your way, you never let it stop you. Your crew knows that you'll always do everything in your power to protect them. I can tell by the way they all look at you. And on this bridge, with this ship, you're gonna sail around the world. You'll probably run into things 10 times more dangerous than you've already faced, but no matter what happens, don't give up. If you follow my advice, you'll accomplish things that you've never even dreamed of. Thank you. Oh, Gilda, where are you? Oh no, it's Clara. Sorry, Vice, can't stay in chat no longer. She'll catch me and it'll be all over.
See ya.
So long, Vice. I hope to see you again someday. I usually just sail around in search of fun, but the time I spent sailing with you was probably the most fun I've ever had. Keep it up, kid. Something very Han Solo about him, the way he just keeps calling him kid. Difference being Vise isn't a little bitch. Thanks for everything, Gilda. Oh, Vise! Hey, Vise, why did Gilda run off in such a hurry like that? He said that he was, going back to the Claudia. What? Well, I've got to catch him right away. He's not getting away from me that easily. He was a party member. Well, looks like Gilda is going to be more luck than me. You get 4 party members generally for a full party, which for the most part is Aika, Fina, and Vice, and we had Drachma for a while, we had Gilda for a bit, and now I think we get Enrique. I can't believe it, I'm finally the captain of my own ship, and the Delphinus is quite a ship. Alright, let's go. Full speed to Crescent Isle. Ha! Yeah, no, there's just something about her that screams Southern. Of course, the name Clara also is a bit of a push in that direction. In truth, the Delphinus has not yet been completed. The hull hasn't been fully reinforced yet, so it would probably be impossible to fly through stone reefs at this point. And the engine's output settings haven't been properly adjusted yet either, so we probably won't be able to fly through sky rifts. However, if we can find some way to fix the hull in the engine, I'm sure that the rifts and droops will pose no problem for this ship. So basically, we're still limited by the map. Alright, let's throw money at this asshole. You're asking me to join your ship's crew? I only join crews when the owner of the ship is willing to pay me what my skills are really worth. I want 10,000 gold. Get me the money, and I'll come aboard. Alright? Good. We have a deal then. Lawrence joined your ship as a helmsman. Who else can we, what's the word? Press gang. So, you kids are recruiting members for your crew. Well, you've come to the right place. They don't call it Sailor's Island for nothing. I'm sure you'll find plenty of candidates for your crew. Actually, Polly, we were wondering if maybe you'd like to join our crew. We'd be delighted if you'd come with us and be our cook. You're probably the best cook we know. What? You want me to be your cook? This is a joke, right? Well, ever since the sailor that I married got shipwrecked during one of his voyages to the east, I've had to make ends meet by running this tavern with my only daughter Anne. I can't suddenly pick up and leave. Why not, Mother? Go ahead and go. Her daughters had a much better education. You've always said, Mother, that you wished you had a ship so you could go and look for Father. I don't even remember my father's face, you know. If anything, do it for me. Go find my father and bring him home. He owes me so many birthday presents. Don't worry about the tavern. I can take care of things while you're away. Anne. Thank you, Anne. I will find your father and bring him home to show him what a wonderful daughter he has. I promise. Well, I guess this is it then. If you were serious about your offer, I'd be happy to join your crew. Leave the ship's galley to me. I'll cook up lots of tasty food loaded with nutrition. Just lots of really fatty food with barbecue sauce would be great, but I guess maybe some vegetable tomato, because That kid doesn't deserve me. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, this guy sells weapons. For the shit. Hey, it's Vaz! You're so lucky. You get to have people call you Vaz the Valiant. I wish someone would call me Valiant. Well, some people do, and some people wish. Bitch. This is all pretty shitty. Yep, you stop here pretty early. Oh, let's talk to the fat little narratard. So, you finally have your very own ship, huh? Maybe it'll make things easier for the both of us if I just go with you. Data bio. Pinta has joined your crew as a delegate. More like a degenerate. I don't think we want this guy. I think that's everybody we can recruit here. Let's go cash in any discovery information we've got. Vice the Valiant, of course I've heard of you. Everyone's been talking about your exploits. Welcome to the Sailors Guild. Skull Rock. My favorite genre of rock. That's weird though, I'm sure that he offered me 10,000 gold for the cat's coin. Maybe it's a different one. Also, let's upgrade the Delphinus. Wait. You got 3 equipment slots, 4 weapon slots, but I don't think we want to replace any of those yet. Aha! Captain Stripe. They upgrade the Delphinus with hit points and defense points, which we didn't use on the little Jack, making all of our lives much harder at that time. Also that we could make this a much more powerful ship. Let's pick a fight. Hey, fuck you, buddy. Death to anyone who dares oppose the power of the Valuan Empire! I mean, you got balls. Like, you only really get 2 ships throughout the game, and you can spend the Captain Stripes on the little Jack and make some of the earlier fights a little bit more survivable. Or you can just keep banging your head against the wall to get through those earlier fights, so that you have one hell of a Delphinus. Jesus, 0 damage. Who doesn't love a one-sided fist fight? Alright, now the whale on him. I do love the wings with the flaps. Like a cross between a rudder and flaming wings. Every other iron ship is just very clear, round. But this thing's got nice sweet lines. Definitely makes you feel good when you get hold of it. Finish him. And so, 20 men went to their deaths. Anywho, flying along in a literal steel tank with propellers, and we still go out and fight monsters. Oh, yeah, parachutes. They'll just gently float down to the crushing depths of the atmosphere.
Enemies! Slam to burst!
Aika is the MVP, by the way.
Yeah!
Actually, did we give any super moves to Mr. Enrique? What do we got? Ah, looks like somebody wants to play some Stardew Valley. Alright, let's run for the Crescent Isle. See, look how far we went without a random encounter. Such is the power of the GameCube.
Prepare yourself.
Fire consume my enemies! Slam to burst!
I think in areas where you hopelessly overlevel the enemies, you should probably just get way fewer encounters.
We won! We won!
But we are getting more points towards our magic. Ooh, that place has seen better days. Yes, bring more. They shall all sip the Kool-Aid of justice. I'm not terribly surprised that you do. Quite early on, you get something called a black map, which increases your rate of encounters. That's literally what it's for.
Fire consume my enemies!
I feel like somebody was having a really fun day at the office when they decided to add that to this game. Oh, that did nothing. I'm not sure I can remember that many other RPGs, if any, that include a feature where enemies run, although, you know, you get that sometimes, but where they can call reinforcements. Okay, I think Visor's going to have to clean up this mess. Yeah, generally that's the way to do it. And I won't say you are getting very few random encounters in the GameCube version of this, because as you can see, you're still getting quite a few. But definitely feels like a lot more manageable. And you get quite a few scripted fights that are really kind of interesting. Like in every temple, there's one particular enemy you can encounter, and you can completely miss it. But you get some pretty good loot to do it. And it's like a mini boss. Magic question mark. Magic question mark. I kind of love the SP system for this combat. Having your whole party share effectively an ATV base adds a new strategic element.
We did it!
Alright, come on, Crescent Tile. Ooh, there we are. It's fine, everything's fine. Not a problem. Calm, we're relaxed. So one thing to say, you don't have to do a lot of grinding in this game, but when you realise that that's because the game is grinding, less of a benefit. How about you, blackguard? Nice. Much better.
An utter victory.
This is something that the Final Fantasy VII Remake reminded me of, with the different lines depending on how well the fight went. Definitely one of the first examples of a game doing that I can remember. Okay, I think when we get to the island there's going to be a lot of stuff before I get to a save point. So I'm actually going to save here and call that a day so I can go play Stardew Valley. Because we've got some fruit trees coming in spring, and I think they're going to be really good. I think we might also be expanding the house, putting in a cellar so that we can get a lot more cakes down there, really get some mead going. So it's going to be beautiful. And also I'm going to just kill everything in the mines. Alright, delightful. Well, thank you for joining me, Simon. Giving in to the temptation of spoilers. I'll probably not be doing this again until Thursday. Yep. Entertainment doth end here. Because generally I don't stream when the woman is home, so I have to wait until she's back on shift. Sayonara.